contact. 1, 2, 3 points. Gonna get caught on the shoulder. Gets a punch to the head. Hard to tell from that angle. The merest of contacts. What drama, what anticipation here. The men's bantamweight final here at Oklahoma City, Mexico. Nice touch, nice grip, nice touch, nice grip.
So what is Taekwondo? Taekwondo is an Olympic martial art that developed in the 2000 Olympic Sydney Summer Games. Taekwondo consists of two fighters that fight in a point system. Whoever gets the most points wins. As previously mentioned, Taekwondo fighters are placed on a one-on-one match where they compete for points. These fighters are put into brackets and they are determined who they fight by their weight category and belt experience. These rules are managed and enforced by the official World Taekwondo Federation, which is in charge of managing all rules of Taekwondo throughout the world. And while these rules are great and all, what if I told you that there is a flaw within the rules themselves? Although weight is taken into consideration when placing fighters in their brackets, one thing that is not considered is height. And height is a huge disadvantage that some fighters in Taekwondo have, because sometimes some of these fighters will be a whole head shorter than their opponents, or sometimes maybe it can even be up to 2 heads shorter. And when they enter that ring, they have a big disadvantage because now they have to fight this person who is 2, 3, 4, 5 even inches taller than them, and which makes a whole world of difference when they're competing. And although even Cookie Wan, the main organizer of Taekwondo, has tried to make the rules as fair as it can be for all fighters, there are always going to be flaws in the system that give certain fighters a disadvantage towards others. So what I did to investigate a little bit further, I went ahead and went to White Tiger Taekwondo. Special thanks to Master Dave for letting me use his studio and to do some recording for my documentary to demonstrate, those flaws that come with Taekwondo sparring. So he had a sparring day with his nationals team, and he was demonstrating to me sometimes even with these new rules, what are some of the disadvantages that come with any set of rules. For example, what I'm gonna go ahead and display is a fight between some of the students that occurred, and some of these students are the same age, they have similar weights, but the height is very different in each student. And you can go ahead and watch in the next following videos. We'll go ahead and demonstrate what I'm referring to. Enjoy. So this is a fight between Alan, who is the one in red, and Fabian, who is the one in the blue chest guard, both weighing at 105 pounds, and both are 13-year-olds. These are two of Master Dave's top black belt students. Now, these are two possible candidates that can be placed into the same bracket only because they weigh the same and they have the same belt experience. However, if you go ahead and take a look, Alan, the one in red, is a lot shorter than Fabian. He has at least 2 heads on him, or about maybe even 1.5, which gives Alan a huge disadvantage when it comes to fighting. So now I had the opportunity to go ahead and learn a little bit more about the Dado system. So the Dado system is an electronic scoring system which black belts use to go ahead and score their points. So now, all over the chest guard, there are a lot of magnets. So whenever one of these magnets is made contact with a special foot protector, a point is assigned to the kicker or to the person who got the point. And while this may not seem that very important, this is actually a huge factor in how fighters are able to have that advantage or disadvantage, especially when it comes to height. So if somebody has a longer leg than you, they're gonna probably have a little bit more luck reaching your body than you reaching them. Now the question is there a need to go ahead and review the rules to go ahead and adjust them for fighters? Yes, this will help all fighters to go ahead and have a better fighting chance when it comes to competing in sport Taekwondo. Not only that, but fighters should be placed also with other people that are according to their height, not people that are necessarily a lot taller than them. Is there a way to go ahead and come about these changes? Yes, so a World Taekwondo was reached, or World Taekwondo Federation. If enough fighters or Taekwondo athletes in this case were to go ahead and bring the problem to their attention, then they would have to reconsider the rules, and they would have to go ahead and design a new rule change to go ahead and allow all fighters to have equality.